fireballing the tower. I think we're going to get the 3 crown here. I don't see us not getting this because the giant, or the golem is still on it. He broke. Yeah, so that's 3 crown. What is going on YouTube? Crafty here, and today we're going to be running some classic challenges. The reason why I'm going to be doing the classic challenge here is simply because 2v2 is now done, which means that all the people that used to play 2v2 are now back in playing battle mode. I'm going to give battle mode probably a couple days or so, so people can finally get back to their right spots in the ladder. Right now I just went on a huge loss spree. Battle mode's kind of in a really weird position because there's going to be people that decided not to play so that they didn't get any trophies, or so they wouldn't go up or down, simply because they were playing people that were either too good. That was kind of one of the issues that a lot of people were seeing with 2v2, is that you were playing against people that only played battle, that were trying very, very hard, that were very good at the game, and it kind of caused everybody to hit a brick wall here because they were just facing other people of equal skill. Whereas ladder, the whole idea is that you're either going to be playing somebody better or less skill than you, which means that you either win or lose. It got to a point where there was a lot of draws happening and a lot of losses coming out from people that should be much higher in the ladder. And so I ran a couple matches today. I just lost, I think, 3 in a row. And they were games that there wasn't a lot I could do about, I felt like. Although this last guy, the only issue I had with him was log. His deck just straight countered my deck. My win condition, my main win condition being the Goblin Bear, I wasn't able to cycle enough to get out to the log because he had a pretty low elixir deck as well. If you count the log, Fire Spirits, Knight, and then I guess E-Wiz or even Hog. So he was cycling very easily on me. The deck before I played, it was very hard because he had an overleveled zap that was taking out my goblins instantly every time, and his zap was always back for some reason, and it was hard to stop his giant push, his level 8 giant, as well as with the miner. He just had a, I don't know, overleveled miner as well, level 9 wizard, just an overleveled player again. I believe he was level 11. So yeah, these people will eventually probably move up in the ladder. Just right now they were at a brick wall because of 2v2. So that's why I'm going to be running challenges for now. I'm going to see how I can do in the challenge mode, see how this goes, so I can wait till other people have kind of felt themselves out and have gotten to where they need to be. There's going to be a lot of people that probably drop as well. So yeah, let me know how you guys like 2v2. There was the month of 2v2. That's going to be my poll for today. If you guys didn't know, I run polls on every single video. Click the little eye icon, the eye circle in the top right hand corner, and there will be a poll in there. My poll is going to be, did you like 2v2? Yes, no, and hit one of those. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start this up. I have multiple decks. I have this deck right here is going to be running Bandit instead of Rocket. This one has Rocket instead of Bandit. Then I have a couple Golem decks. If you guys have ever heard of Viper Gaming, he's kind of one of my buddies here on YouTube, has helped me out quite a bit. There's probably some of you guys hear from him. He uploaded a top 3 Golem deck today, so I figured I would go ahead and give them a try. And then this is a deck that was from Molt, and instead of Log, I have Zap. I still haven't gotten the Log yet. It's not in the shop, but once it comes to the shop, I am getting that card. Been saving up for it. So yeah, so we're going to start off with the Bandit deck and see how we do in the classic challenge here. Let's go ahead and give this thing a run. Grande Gaia. Okay, so we're going to drop Gang off at the bridge so we can see if we can force him out for something. Looks like we're going to get a decent amount of chip damage done out on the tower here. I'm going to drop Princess in the back with an Ice Spirit, and then Bandit. Bandit will get the charge off and should finish. Okay, so Bandit took 1 hit. That's not the most desirable effect there. So we're going to start setting up for a all-out tower offense here. We can, oh, I probably shouldn't have zapped that, but that's okay. We got actually a lot of damage done out on the tower here. Now, I think I'm going to go Inferno Tower for this baby dragon and also for the knight. So the tower's down to 8 health. It's pretty good. And so, Ice Spirit. Okay, so yeah, that was good. That was a good trade there. That was a good trade. So we now have 4 elixir. He's probably somewhere around the same amount of elixir. He did spend more recently, I feel like. But here, we're going to go ahead and start making a push on the left side because I can always zap out that right. So I don't really need to worry about the right side at all. Now, he doesn't really have a side that he's decided on because he hasn't done any damage to me yet. We're going to go Bandit as well. So Bandit can do... Oh, that is the most desirable thing here. Fireball the Princess. Looks like this is going to be kind of a stalemate. So I'm going to drop Goblin Gang off at the bridge. He doesn't seem like he has any answers for the gang because he just used his... I'm going to hold off on zapping this one out. And I think I'm going to go... I'm going to take a little bit of damage for that. Not the biggest deal, though. Okay, so I'm going to support... that sucks. Okay. We have to do this. And Ice Spirit off to the side. That was good. That was a good trade. So we didn't actually lose any... we didn't really take any damage from that. We're going to go Knight again and see if we can flood him. Princess in the back. We didn't even know he had the minion horde until pretty late into the round last time. I'm going to go ahead and set up Inferno Tower once again. That was a good play. Ice Spirit down here. Hopefully the Ice Spirit will hit. Princess in the Fade. Zapping this whole thing here. Okay, so... yeah, looks like we're doing pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and drop Goblin Barrel over on that side. And Gang underneath. I probably shouldn't have used Gang, but that's okay. Looks like we got a solid W here, guys, with this deck. This is pretty much one of the main decks that I use. I use this or the one with the rocket. Honestly, I can't really decide which one I like better. I feel like the one with the rocket tends to be a little bit more versatile, but this one is nice because you have 2 characters who can play the ground troop tank. I know the Bandit here is about half the health of my Knight, but it is nice to have somebody who doesn't get one shot by zap or arrows or other things like that. Whereas on here, the Knight is the only card that I have that can sustain that, especially if it's an overleveled zap. But yeah, so I switch between the 2 of those, which I find to help me out a lot, actually. So we're going to go ahead and run the next deck here, and we'll see how we go ahead and fare. The reason why I switch is because I feel like oftentimes this game will literally like have a counter for me in the next battle I do. A lot of people think this game has some sort of rigged component to it. We're going to start with Gang in the front again. Hopefully maybe get some shots off on the tower here. Okay, that's fine. We got a few chips off on the tower. And I think we're going to do the same thing here as we did last time. Ice Spirit and Princess onto the Valk. And I think that pretty much shut it down. I think Valk may be getting a 1 hit, which is okay. 1 hit is fine. Princess got fireballed away. I'm going to go with Inferno Tower just so we can get set up for it. And I'm going to wait to see what they decide to support this giant with. I do have Rocket. I'm going to go ahead and drop Knight. This kind of isn't the best thing ever because they're not targeting the Electro Wizard. And I'm going to have to Goblin Barrel this. Wow. So he's going to get a few hits off. I'm going to go Princess at the bridge so we can see if we can counter this off. And I did already have some elixir. This sucks though because we only got a few hits. I'm going to try to pull this Valkyrie. I didn't pull her very well, but I wasn't sure. Sometimes I experience this thing in this game where there's a lot of lag of dropping my characters. So it's kind of risky to try to do pulls sometimes because it takes a very long time for the lag to come down. And that was probably a bad rocket. It's going to miss. That sucks. Okay, it looks like we're probably going to lose the tower here, so I'm going to wait till the witch locks on. I probably should have bought, yeah, that's going to be tower. I played this game really poorly, and I think that's going to be game right there. There's not a lot I can do now. I don't have the best deck to defend this, and yeah, that's it. Yep, that's what happens when you misplay. One single misplay will throw you off, and I think it was the rocket there. I had a few earlier on in the battle. That was very bad. Alright, so we're going to try this one out. We're going to try the Golem. I might just do, if we get enough wins, I'm just going to run through all the decks and see how they play. This is kind of an old deck that I used to play, with the exception of, I think this thing has a pump in it, and I'm not normally a pump player. I don't like when I have this pretty, like, this is a poor rotation to start off with. Okay, so I'm going to go E-Wiz in the back here. I want to get pump down. Does this one have pump in it? I'm pretty sure it does. So I'm going to go E-Barbs here because they just wasted so much elixir, and all they have is Ice Wiz now. Although, okay, so we're going to get some hits off. I'm going to go Fireball. It's going to hit the tower as well. And yeah, I don't know, probably not a good move. I didn't really need to waste that 4 elixir, but that's okay. We're going to hold off for a second. Wait till we get a little bit more, and then I'm going to go ahead and pump up on this right side here. So we are at 3 elixir, which I think will leave us with an adequate amount to be able to defend whatever he has coming at us. He is a level 8. Wait, how does this work? I thought you're always level 9 in challenges. And oh, it's only if you're below. Or it's only if you're above you go down to 9, which makes sense. So we're going to go Giant. Probably just wasted a lot of elixir there. Not Giant, that's Golem. We're going to go Golem in the back. And he's going with a Sparky, so that means that I have to get ready to zap and also run E-Wiz in the back. I'm trying to be able to get the zap off, fireball him up. Okay, so Sparky got off a hit, but won't get any more off now. We're going to drop. Okay, so we got Fire Spirits coming in. Golem's already tanking, and Golem has half health on this tower. That's going to be tower here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and save up to pump up again because he just wasted a lot of elixir on those, that Skarmy. That he wasted 3 elixir on the Skarmy, which he had to do, rightfully so, but that allowed me to be able to build up another push. We're going to start up another push here on this right side, and I'm going to see if I can, maybe I can cycle back to, here. So we're going to do this. Oh no, I didn't have it selected. That sucks, because that just hit the tower. So we're going to go E-Barbs, not E-Wiz. We already have E-Wiz out. We're going to support with minions. We're going to go for the pump again. Well, I'm going to zap this. And then we're going to go for the pump now. Fireballing the tower. I think we're going to get the 3 crown here. I don't see us not getting this because the Giant, or the Golem is still on it. He broke. Yeah, so that's 3 crown. Yeah, pretty good deck right there. That's pretty much the same thing I did with my previous deck, but instead of pump, I think I was using, Skarmy or Goblin Gang. I think I like this one a little bit better. It's nice to have pump, especially when you're playing against a deck that can't punish it very easily. They didn't have Rocket or Goblin Gang or Goblin Barrel or anything like that. We're gonna move on to Molt's deck here. This is the deck that Molt's been running for ladder pushes. He said it's what I've been able to see. He released a video today talking about how it can counter 3 Musketeers. He's been doing a lot of really good work with it, so we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go ahead and play another one here on the Classic Challenge. Go ahead and drop a like down below if you guys have been liking the gameplay so far, if you guys have been enjoying my channel. That's, I love it when people show their love back. So we're going to drop Executioner here at the front. I probably should have went 1 Elixir Skeletons, actually. I'm not too used to using the 1 Elixir Skeletons, so I think we're going to be basically an even trade here, except I will also have the Knight to push. We're going to go Hog Rider, and I'm going to pre-fireball this. That was not good. Okay, so I'm going to see if 1 Elixir Skeletons will pull these good. Yeah, I think we actually going to take no damage from this, and Zap should take all of these out. They got no damage off on the tower, and we need to go ahead and cycle back to the Hog because Inferno Tower is about to drop, and he shouldn't have Inferno Tower on rotation as well. He shouldn't also have Skarmy on rotation. So we're going to get some nice damage off on the tower. We're going to get at least... Okay, we almost got another shot off. Pull the Lumberjack. Good prediction right there. Lumberjack gets no damage off on the tower. So we are winning the damage game, but now we have to worry about his Inferno Tower. Fireball is not adequate enough to take out an Inferno Tower, so we need to outcycle him real quick. Like, basically get him to play his Inferno, and then we need to cycle back. So I'm going to drop Knight so we can just protect against this. Expo, this guy's running an Expo deck. I really dislike Expo decks, to be honest. Just because the Expo is a really annoying card to play against. Ah, dang, come on. So we're going to drop Hog. I think he's got enough Elixir for the Inferno, or he will. Okay, so we're going to get a shot off. That's okay. We got 2 shots off. That's good. And I don't need to attack him. We're going to wait till Princess targets and then go 1 Elixir Skeletons again. And we're going to go Exy, as well as Knight, as well as Freeze. We're going to zap that. The Fireball really kind of messed us up there. Can I hit? I can hit. Oh no! Okay, so we're going to go with this. 1 Elixir Skeletons. And also zap on that. Retargeted to the tower. That is not good. Fireball everything. He got a lot of damage off. Expo decks are very annoying just because you don't play them very often, so I'm not really used to them. Executioner. Dang. So he's got 2 towers, which really makes my deck a little bit difficult to play. But I don't... it's a 3-minute sudden death, too. And he doesn't really have a lot of troops, so my Tornadoes hasn't really like been all that useful this game, which is kind of frustrating. Let's see what he goes with here. That was probably not the best zap I've ever done. That's okay. So, Knight with Ice Spirit. Man, see, that's what I meant right there. Like, you could see how long it took for me to get that. Hold up. I'm in focus mode. Zap this all away. So we are very close to being able to win here. And I think I just need to cycle a few fireballs is what needs to happen here. 1 more fireball and we win. We are going to play Executioner in the back. Knight in the back. 1 Elixir Skeletons. And wait onto the fireball, and that is game. Whew, that was scary. I really thought I was going to lose that one. We're going to give this guy a good game. Good luck. That was something else. I did not expect to win that game. At first I thought it was looking good, but then I saw the Expo come out and he had multiple answers to me. Oh, we got a card request. So recently I've been requesting the Rocket to get Rocket to level 7. I just got Hog Rider level 7. After Rocket, I think I'm going to go for a Hog Rider level 8. So this is the last deck we have here. Pretty similar to the second deck, or the third deck, I guess this third deck I played. And this last one has the Lumberjack in it instead of the Electro Wizard as well. You also have the Baby Dragon, and you don't have E-Barb. So it's a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get our 4th win here in this challenge. We only have 1 loss, so not doing too shabby. I'm going to get a quick drink. Oh wow, this video is going pretty long. We're already 18 minutes in. Okay. Ah, dang it, guys. I'm going to have to play another game. This was the second deck. I'm going to wait till... that fireball is going to be bad. Ooh, he's got an over-leveled fireball, and I don't have any answers to this. He's gonna just get the tower. And that was for a really low amount of elixir. For what, 8 elixir? He did that? Actually, no, 12 elixir. Yep, okay, so he's got tower. I have E-Barbs. Hopefully I can stop him hitting my pump. No, they hit the pump, and they didn't redirect. This is looking like a loss. This is not looking like a good game at all. He's going to drop Valk to counter both of these. That's going to be a waste of elixir because I didn't even save the pump. All I did was stop them from mauling on the tower, which really isn't the biggest deal in the first place. We're going to drop minions in the back. We need to somehow bait out this fireball, or at least like counter it somehow. So Hog only gets one shot, which is good, but the minions and the okay, so they're not gonna line up. That's good. Fireball won't kill all of them at the moment, and Pump is too risky to play because they have those E-barbs, and I don't have the elixir to counter it. But we're gonna go for Pump. We're gonna go for Pump. I think the Pump is the only thing that we have that we can use. So he's gonna fireball that away, which is good because we're still gonna get 2 or 3 elixir out of this Pump, and we're gonna just go straight for heavy push, make him have to worry about that golem coming in, because he does have the E-barbs that he can punish with on the right side. His Valkyrie's down. It should not be in the rotation here. And I think actually I guess it is. So we're going to fireball this all away. E-barbs aren't being hit. That's good. That means that we're going to get a tower here, guys. We might not get the L. We are not going to catch the L today, sir. We're going for another elixir collector. We are in double elixir time. And I think we're going to go for the same idea here. That was probably not the best play on my part because E-Wiz goes down. They fireball it all the way, but that's okay because we're still good. Pump is still rocking, and we are going to go for a heavy push here now. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to go E-barbs behind and get ready for this fireball on the whole horde here. And that's going to get most of the Skarmy as well. So that's good. We're looking pretty okay right here. I'm going to pump up one more time. We can counter this all right now with the E-Wiz as well as the Zap and the minions on top. Now he does have a lot of damage out on the tower. A lot more than I'm rocking with, but we have 2 pumps up. We're going to go for the golem in the middle here. Try to pull some stuff away. We're going to go E-barbs on the base. We just need to make sure he only gets 1 swing off. And never mind. How did he get 2 swings off with E-barbs? Level 11 E-barbs. That is ridiculous. Okay, so not the best with that deck. And I also misplayed quite a bit. You guys could probably see that. I may go back eventually and do a video. Nah. We'll do gameplay analysis at another time here. But we're trying out the deck that we were supposed to use. Okay, so I don't like pumping off the beginning, and I know people don't suggest it, but I guess he played Ice Golem, so it's a -4 elixir trade, I guess, if you think about it that way. So he's going poison on top of the pump, which is kind of weird that he would do that without trying to push as well, because the pump still has gotten a lot of elixir here. We're going to draw all of those fire spirits off to the side, and I'm going to let the here, that's fine. So Ice Wiz is down, and I'm actually glad that he brought these in here. So bye. So oh my gosh, we're gonna damage this tower really heavily here. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get it. So, but it was actually good that he sent in the battle ram, because that caused my lumberjack to go behind the tower. I don't think he's got a punish deck either. Like, I don't remember what his main win condition was. I think it was a hog, but I could be wrong here. We're gonna save up for lightning for these 2. Get them out of the way. I don't want to have to deal with them. Now, I know he's going to have more elixir than me now because I just used that. But the pump is getting us back up pretty quick. So he's going to try to set up a distraction push on the left side. Waste some poison on the right. That's okay. We're going to go for a heavy push here. I have Zap ready if needed. So we're going to go with Baby Dragon. That's okay. He's got Night Witch, which is shredding. Like, Night Witch is one of the best tank shreds in the whole game. We're gonna get some nice damage though out on the King Tower, and ultimately we're just trying to bait this guy out, make him waste his time, because if we can do that, oh gosh, here. Minions are coming up top. Okay, so yeah, as long as we can sit here and make him waste his time, ultimately what it does is that he's not gonna be able to get a tower. Oh gosh, zap that. Drop some fire spirits. Hopefully, okay, so he really didn't get a whole lot of damage out. and Baby Dragon. I probably should have went. He's gonna get the tower actually. That sucks. Poison should finish off the tower. We're gonna go Elixir Collector back here. Actually, guys, we may survive this because we're gonna go Giant in the front, and I don't think he's got another way to put. Oh, he's got Poison. Okay, not Giant. I don't know why I call that Giant, but Golem. And we're gonna go Lumberjack in the back, Baby Dragon on top. We are building up a giant push here. By giant, I mean large push. We need to get rid of this Ice Wiz though, because he's putting a lot of damage down on what we're rocking. We're going with another Golem up front. Now, I feel like I should be building into Pump. Here, we're gonna go for LJ. Zap this. Oh, I didn't need to. We might catch the 3 crown here, guys. Night Witch is going down, and okay, so LJ is gonna finish that off. We're gonna go for another Golem up front. Let's go, we got the 3 crown. Okay, so basically what I did there is I just overwhelmed him at the end. I know you guys could definitely tell what was going on, but so we're doing not too bad in this challenge. What is it? We're at 4 wins in, so not bad. Well, 4 and 2, so not great, but not terrible. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys liked just the classic challenge. It's a lot less stressful to play. If you guys have never done it, it's only 10 gems, and it's pretty much just like playing ladder, but you don't really have to worry about winning and losing. And also, you make a lot of gold out of it for 10 gems. It's a much better trade than spending your gems on buying gold. So 60, so you can play for the price of 60. You can play 6 classic challenges, and in classic challenges you can win up to 2,000 gold. So if you go all the way through 12 wins, you're going to be getting, what is that, 2,000 times 6, so 12,000 gold instead of 1. Now, granted that most of the time you're probably not going to hit 12 wins, but if you at least hit a couple wins, so at 0 wins actually, you get 120 gold, so you're getting close to that 1,000 from not winning any. So if you win at all, you're going to be doing okay. So you see at 4, my prize is 390. Every win you get 90 added on. You get extra cards as well, which you also don't get with the gold. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Until next time, guys, peace out and God bless.